I used to think as long as you stayed, we would never truly lose each other. So I kept hurting you carelessly, without seeing how lonely you had become. There were nights I made you wait too long, messages I read but never answered. You were more patient with me than anyone else. I just never realized it back then. Only after your voice disappeared from my room did I realize who mattered most. But sadly, people who've been hurt too deeply rarely come back again. Please don't love someone like me again, someone careless who always keeps you waiting. Don't love someone who only learns regret after losing the most precious thing in life. You deserve someone better than I was, someone who always chooses you first, someone who won't let you cry in silence the way I once did. And now I finally understand how to care, how terrifying it feels to lose someone. But every lesson came too late, after you were already gone. I thought growing up and chasing success, but in the end I learned the hardest thing in life is keeping the person who truly loves you. Some apologies, no matter how sincere, can never heal wounds that lasted far too long. Someone new entered your life someday, I hope they love you more gently than I did. I hope they never leave you waiting through lonely nights, or make you feel unwanted ever again. And I'll carry this regret for a very long time, as the lesson life forced me to learn that sometimes we become careless while someone is still beside us, and only realize their value after they're gone. Two a.m. and whiskey burns slow, another downtown bar about to close. Your name still lives inside my phone, even after all these months alone. I press call, then panic again, hang up before it reaches your end. Guess I only wanted to hear the ringing, not the truth waiting after it. Cause hearing your voice might ruin all the lies I tell myself, that I'm doing better now without you around. So every night you got a missed call from a number too broken to move on, a drunk voice hiding behind silence, still loving you from the dark. Then one night you finally called me back, maybe hoping I was still there somehow. But the for a while, probably recognizing my hometown code. Maybe a heart paused for 1 second too, before reality hit harder than before. And somewhere across another city, I was learning how to disappear, trying to erase the man you loved before I hurt you again. Funny how people can vanish completely yet still exist inside your chest, like old voicemails you never delete, or songs you can't survive hearing. Now every midnight feels colder somehow. No more drunk calls after closing time, just two strangers carrying memories that neither one knows how to bury. And maybe love really ends when the number stops ringing forever. Terminal lights in a suitcase by my side. You held my hand, said we'd be alright. Tears hiding behind that little smile, while they called my boarding zone for the last time. We promised distance couldn't change a thing, swore our love was stronger than cities, stronger than time zones, stronger than miles. Back then, we believed everything, but airports teach you something nobody talks about. Every goodbye gets heavier when nobody knows the return date. I bought a one-way flight, chasing everything I dreamed about. You stayed behind, holding on to what we built. We said we'd make it through, but somewhere between the missed calls and the lonely nights, the distance stopped being miles, and became us. At first we talked for hours, FaceTime until sunrise, falling asleep together through different screens. You tell me about your day, I tell you about the city, and somehow it felt like enough until it didn't. Now our conversations sound rehearsed, like strangers trying to remember how they used to love each other. The silence got longer, the words got shorter, and neither of us knew how to stop it. Bought a one-way flight to become the man I wanted to be, but every achievement feels smaller without you there to see it. We kept saying just a little longer, until one day there was nothing left to wait for. Maybe love wasn't weak, maybe we weren't weak, maybe some dreams simply cost more than we expected. And sometimes the price is the person you wanted to share them with. I learned a new city, new streets, new faces, new skies, but I never learned how to come home without you. I bought a one-way flight, never knowing what I'd leave behind. I reached the destination, but lost the reason I wanted to get there. Now every runway looks the same, every airport feels familiar, and every departure reminds me of the day I watched my whole world standing at the gate, getting smaller as I walked away. our love was leaving too. Rain falls on 8th Avenue, taxis blur into shades of blue. People rushing with somewhere to be, while I'm standing still with your memory. The city never slows down, but somehow every drop that hits the ground brings back a different piece of you. And all the things we used to do. I can handle sunny days, I can lose myself in crowded streets, but when the clouds begin to break, your ghost finds its way back to me. It's always the New York rain that makes me miss you again. Every street like reflection feels like a scene we were in. The city shines like silver across the midnight pavement, and every storm reminds me of a love I couldn't save. It's always the New York rain that brings your name back again. The diner on 42nd Street still serves coffee that tastes bittersweet. I passed the window where we sat, and suddenly I'm looking back. The skyline hides behind the clouds like the future we talked about. Funny how a million lights can glow and still leave someone feeling alone. I've learned how to move forward, I've learned how to let time pass, but rainy nights in New York always pull me to the past. It's always the New York rain that makes me miss you again. Every streetlight reflection feels like a scene we were in. The city shines like silver across the midnight pavement, and every storm reminds me of a love I couldn't save. It's always the New York rain that brings your name back again. Maybe it's the way the city softens when the thunder fills the sky. Maybe it's because we fell in love on a rainy July night. Or maybe some memories, never really disappear. They just wait for certain weather to suddenly reappear. It's always the New York rain falling outside my window pane, turning every crowded avenue into a picture frame of you. The years keep moving forward, the seasons keep changing too, but every storm that finds this city somehow finds my heart too. And for a moment you're standing next to me again. It's always the New York rain. soft rain on the unseen distant city. Traffic fade into silence. There's a bottle half empty on the counter. Same old apartment, same lonely night. City lights bleeding through the curtains while your voicemail plays again. Hey babe, call me when you get home. God, your voice still sounds alive somehow, like time froze inside that recording while everything else moved on. Heard it 100 times already, but heartbreak has strange rituals. So it's red wine and memories tonight. Your voice echoing through these walls. I keep replaying old seconds of us, like they can still keep me company. And even after all this time, I still can't bring myself to delete it, 'cause losing the voicemail too would feel too much like losing you again. Ooh. Friends say healing means letting go, but they never heard the way you laughed right before hanging up the phone, like the world still felt safe back then. Now every night tastes bittersweet, cheap wine and emotional relapses. Funny how loneliness turns people into historians of their own heartbreak. Maybe memories aren't meant to disappear. Maybe they stay to remind us that someone once loved us enough to leave pieces of themselves behind. So tonight I'll pour another glass slowly and let your old voicemail play again, pretending for 30 short seconds you still exist somewhere close to me. And when the recording finally ends, the silence hurts every single time, but not as much as hearing your voice for the last time ever would. Ooh. Golden sunsets on Venice Beach, your hand wrapped tight around my sleeve. College nights in cheap motel rooms, dreaming bigger than we could afford. You said New York was calling your name, while I stayed chasing songs in LA. Back then forever felt so easy under California skies. At first the distance felt harmless, just FaceTime calls before you slept. You tell me about crowded subways, I play unfinished songs for you. But West Coast love don't always survive when two hearts grow in different lights. You were Manhattan city dreams, I was Hollywood neon nights. And somewhere between time zones and silence, we slowly became strangers again. Funny how a few thousand miles can turn into an entire lifetime. I still remember your tiny apartment, plants dying beside the kitchen sink. You laughed and said one day we'll laugh about all this distance. But calls got shorter every month, and I miss you turned into I'm tired. To loving each other started feeling like another thing to survive. Sometimes love doesn't end with goodbye, it just fades quietly in routines. Two people holding on too long to a version of life that no longer fits. Now I play songs in downtown bars while your skyline glows somewhere far away, and every crowd still feels empty without you singing beside me. 'Cause West Coast love was beautiful, but beautiful things still disappear. The hardest part about losing you was watching it happen slowly for years. You held my hand behind closed doors, but let it go outside the store. You'd smile at me when no one knew, then walk away like strangers do. No pictures posted, no goodnight calls, no evidence inside your walls. I loved you loud, you loved me low, like something no one else should know. I was enough when no one could see, but never enough to be your reality. I was your secret, never your forever, hidden between maybe and never. You whispered love in private rooms, but daylight stole our truth too soon. If you were proud, why hide my name? I gave you all of me, you gave me shame. I was your secret, nothing more. Your friends never knew my face, I never had a proper place. You kept my number without a name, like loving me was something to escape. Every holiday I spent alone, waiting for a call that never came. You said the timing wasn't right, but excuses all sound the same. I won't be your hidden chapter, your midnight comfort, or your after. Love deserves an open door, not someone to hide it for. in a season of broken sleep. I found you hiding scars underneath your smile. Two strangers carrying old heartbreaks, trying to convince ourselves we were alright. You knew how to calm my storms, I knew how to make you laugh again. But healing isn't a straight line, and neither were we. Some nights we'd hold each other close, like love could fix what pain destroy. But wounds don't disappear that easily. You were the right person at the wrong time in my life. We had all the love we needed, but not the peace inside. I want it forever with you. You want it forever too. But two hearts still learning how to heal. Couldn't carry what we tried to build. There were days you pulled away from me, not because you stopped caring, but because memories still haunted you in ways I couldn't understand. And I know I hurt you sometimes, when fear made me build walls instead of bridges. We were fighting ghosts from old relationships, more than we were fighting each other. Maybe in another lifetime, after the healing, after the growing, we would have been everything we dreamed of. You were the right person, just the wrong chapter of my story. And that's what hurts the most, because losing you wasn't losing love, it was losing what love could have become. Two a.m. your shadow on my ceiling, city lights pretending we still mean it. You pulled me close like nothing ever happened. Then sunrise turned us into strangers again. Your perfume stayed longer than your promises. My heartbeat kept believing all your lies. Every minute felt like a second chance. Every morning was another goodbye. Maybe we're addicted to the silence after kisses. Maybe love was only real when the whole world disappeared. We were perfect at 2 a.m. when nobody else could tell us who we were. You held my heart like it was heaven, but daylight always made it hurt. We were forever for a couple hours, then reality came crashing in. Every night you loved me like the first time. Every sunrise broke us once again. Now the clock still hits that same old number, but your side of the bed stays cold. I still hear you laughing inside my speakers, like a song that never got old. I scroll through pictures we don't talk about, looking for a version that survived. Guess some lovers only bloom in darkness, never built to make it to light. If midnight could last forever, maybe we still be together. Maybe time was always our enemy, not not me. We were perfect at 2 a.m. Like a movie no one else could see. You were every dream I ever wanted, just never meant for daylight with me. Now I dance alone beneath the moonlight, holding conversations with the rain. If love only lives after midnight, I'll keep waiting. 2 a.m. again. 2 a.m. again. Still hoping you'll call. Still hoping you'll remember us. You talked about tomorrow like it was something far away. I talked about forever, like we never change. I was saving every memory, building dreams around your name, while you were simply living, enjoying every passing day. Looking back now I can see we were reading different stories, standing on the same page, but imagining different endings. You were just a chapter, I thought you were the whole book. You were just a moment, I thought forever was how it looked. I was planning all our future years, you were collecting beautiful memories. The saddest thing about loving you is learning what we meant was never the same. You called it an adventure, a season of your life, something meaningful and special, but never meant to survive. And every word hit differently the night you finally confessed, because I was building a home while you were passing through as a guest. I guess love can exist in two completely different ways. One heart sees a destination, the other sees a face. You were just a chapter, I thought you were the whole book. You were just a moment, I thought forever was how it looked. I was planning all our future years, you were collecting beautiful memories. The saddest thing about loving you is learning what we meant was never the same. Maybe neither of us lied, maybe neither of us was wrong. You loved me for that chapter, I loved you for a lifetime. But intentions don't erase pain, and meanings don't align. When one person says experience and the other hears mine. You were just a chapter, and I was writing wedding vows. You were taking pictures of the journey, I was trying to settle down. Now I understand the difference between being loved and being chosen, because you treasure what we had but never planned. Hold it, you were just a chapter, I thought you were the story. Maybe that's why goodbye hurt so much. Just a chapter, forever to me. Different endings, I was staying, you were passing through.